Hey guys, BGI here, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. My friend recommended me, hey, go play this game, and then I was like, what is the game about? And he was like, don't trip, just play it. And I just searched it up and everything, and a bunch of famous YouTubers play it, and I saw the specific thumbnail of like dark stuff there. So I expected some dark stuff here. Obviously, didn't spoil myself or anything. Also, excuse me if I mispronounce words or stutter. Human being, so I am. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Hey! I wonder who this is. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she totally obvious to any attention she might draw herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. That's cool. You know, that kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you never know each other for so long. I guess I kind of get that. We used to walk to school together on these days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. She's going to chase me after like this. I feel like almost would be better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and Sayuri catch up to me. Down my throat. Oh, that's her, Sayuri. Ah! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. What do you say you're thinking about? Ignoring me? That's mean, BGI. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But did you wait for me after all? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. See your moves, girl. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with the other students making their daily commute. By the way, BGI, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join this club. You would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I've dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly constant just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Games. Sorry. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'll die without you becoming neat. What the hell's neat? Let's see what a neat is. What is a neat? A simp in Japan. NEET is an acronym that stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training in Japan. The classification comprises ages between 15 and 34 who are not employed, not engaged in a household, or enrolled in school or work-related training, and not seeking work. Damn, what's a NEET in anime? Anime and manga fans are often accused of being neat, which is the internet parlance neck, beards, octu, slacker, hobo. But what is NEET? NEET is acronym of the British acronym of Expression Not Education. Same shit that applies to here. Same thing. So, I learned something. You learned something. Now let's get back to the video. Whatever. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs that will make you happy. No promises though. Sorry. Would you at least promise me you will try a little? BGI? Yes. I guess I'll promise you that. Sorry. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Of her head. Finally in classroom, such basic Japanese shit here. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's always over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blinkingly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. BGI clubs? Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sorry, hello? Guys, sorry? Sorry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Sorry? I thought I would catch up coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, even for the worst than me sometimes, I'm impressed. BGI. In May. You don't need to wait up for me, it's going to make you feel. It's going to. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Sorry. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sorry. Yay! Yeah! Look at that face. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sorry's the vice president of the literature club. Vice president? Get my ranks up in there. Especially because she's my friend. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in the literature club. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. She said my interest in literature is granted to even be less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Wow. What's it? Is it Natsuki? And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Honestly. Come on. I can't tell if Sari is really that much of an airhead or she's just so cunning as she planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Then we're going to this literature club. Let me drink this fast. I say so many things, you gotta drink, rehydrate on this. Let's continue. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sari across the school and up the stairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally use to the third year classes and activities. Sari, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. As I glance around the room, room number 1. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sari always says nice things about you. Girl number 2. Seriously? You brought a boy? Wait to kill the atmosphere. And girl number 3, BGI, what a nice surprise. How does she know my name? Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. Yeah. It's true. Michael. Number 2. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? So she's Natsuki. Yeah. The girl with a sadder attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She does look like first year. A very like demanding leadership, the way she looks. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sakura. You can't just ignore her when she gets moody. Sakura says she's quietly into my ear, then she turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I can see that. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. I knew it. Like, she had like that face of like most intelligent woman. I just knew it. Yuri, don't say things like that. Yuri's the one who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people, and Sakura and Natsuki. So I'll say Sarai. I'm gonna say Sarai. Sarai or Sarai? Sarai and Natsuki. Sarai and Natsuki. I'm trying to think of that. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, BGI. That's why she says BGI. Because she knew my name already. And I apparently know her from somewhere. Probably maybe a potential ex. Monica smiles sweetly. Why do you give me that face? Why? We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we're in the middle of the same class last year. Why did I say middle? In the same class last year. Monica... Monica. Yeah, I'm gonna say Monica. Even though it's Monica? I just say Monica. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Well, she overtops the purple-haired girl. She's timid and smart, but why does it classify here beautiful? She's beautiful, the smart one. You should say smart, beautiful, and timid, but this one's like smart, beautiful, and athletic. Whatever. Basically, completely out of my league, and we barely talk. I see. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... You too, Monica? Come, sit down, BGI. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Natsuki. Hey, I made him. I'll get him. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? That's nice here. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sarai mentioned, it is widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sarai. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Sarai. Yeah, that would make sense. Even though I do know her more than, what's her name again? Monica. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa, can I see the cupcakes? Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray and reveals a dozen of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That seems so cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make it. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sari grabs the first one, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, but full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. While you're thanking me, it's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. Made them for you or anything. He's blushing. BGI, I thought you technically did. Sorry, said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. It's like tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down. Setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. BGI, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Just imagine me incorporated into like this anime world here. Ridiculous. I'm gonna continue here. Well, the reading might not look past time for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Look at her smiling. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid for this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I practically dragged her here by Sari. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sari seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature... Oh, she's the president? Oh, shit. As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of a debate club last year? Well, you know... To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing but the budget of publicity and how to prepare for events. I rather much take something I personally enjoy and make it something special out of it. And if I find it encourage others then to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Oh, she vouched for her, sorry. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. You could put it that way. Something happened in the water. Not many people are very interested in putting out of all their effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. I was like literature. Why would you put literature? Whatever. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival and that much more important. I'm confident that we could really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Enthusiastically. It's a mouthful for me. Ugh. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica has really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know really if I could keep this up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So BGI, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considered how I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Thinking to my head right there. Oof. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looked like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. That level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Ugh. And telling a good story such as The Foreign Worlds is equally impressive. Yuri goes on and clearly passionate about her reading. It so seems she reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with 3 psychological elements usually immersed me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Hey, there's something right there. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Why is that? I'll just say why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Well, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the class club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Hehe, your cupcake, your poems. Everything you do is just cute as you are. Sari settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Ah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Now she's nervous, bruh. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit there in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Atsuki and Yuri look queasily at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we'll meet, we'll share all of them with each other. That way, everyone is even. That's fair. And then her positivity. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right, BGI? Monika smiles over Amelia once again. Hold on there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth of what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sakurai may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with their dejected eyes. Damn. But I'm sorry, I thought. EGI. Now they're all sad at me, dude. 4 of them sat at me in a room, in the classroom, with bullshit happy music in the background. You all on defense against these girls. It's true. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems for the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I made my decision then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, these girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sori wraps her arms around me, jumping her up and down. Hey. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'll be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Fuck. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meetings on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Just to write a fucking poem. To write a poem to bring the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. BJ, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. I can really push the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey BGI, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh, that's right, Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! It's nice. Drink another water. With that, the two of us has depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sari, Nakushi, Yuri, and of course, Monika. It looks like he's like this character that I'm at, like, it's not really BGI, but you know, this character is really focusing on, you know, this girl right here, Monika. Because it says, of course, out of all the girls. I'll be really happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Would I really be happy? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's actually write this poem. Time to pick the words you think your club member would like. Something good might happen whoever those might your poem the most. Okay, so let's think about this. If I pick horror, Yuri would like that, and I could see more of a happy person. And then Sakuri, I don't even know her yet that much. I'm gonna pick what I like and see who they go for. like just for me expressing mine. I'll talk about games. And then for after games, Cage, Raindrops, Bed, Passion, yeah. The Universe, Depression, Suicide, what the fuck? Candy, Sunset Adventure. It'll be an adventure because you're playing video games as an adventure, so we're going with that. Headphones, Sensation. What the hell are these words, dude? Headphones. Extraordinary. We're trying to go with positive words too about video games. A waterfall. Laugh because you laugh a lot. Nibble, heart, hurt, childhood memories. You get memories. Imagination. Vitality will be another one. I have 8 more words to pick. Analysis, sparkle, vacation scars. I'll go with sparkle. Heaven sent. Heaven sent. What the hell? Inferno, climax, tenacious. Tenacious, peaceful. It's never peaceful. Seeing rains. I guess tenacious would be one of those things. Friends. Philosophy. What the hell? I can even philosophy. There you go. I said the word through. Philosophy. Mouse, rainbow, bounty, sweet, pleasure, promise, charm. I'm gonna go with sweet. Games for lust, down. Eternity. Intellectual. And the last one would be Heartbeat, Forgive, Nature, Uncontrollable.